Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos. Welcome back to the next episode of our Oxygen Not Included Let's Play. Oh, this is with a thermal update. So the last episode we found out that our stress levels is actually getting a little bit out of hand, even though we've got a low decor expectation in most people and so on. So what I decided to do is get the canvases in straight away and we'll sort out the issues. I think what has probably happened is because the guys have been spending so much time in this cold region over here, they have basically started um, getting some stress because of that. So we'll try and keep them out of this area a little bit more. Obviously, we can't get them out completely, and what we'll do is once the supercomputer is up and running and the research is going, we should be able to get this area a little bit warmer due to that. It makes me wonder a little bit about opening up all the way over here, and maybe that's not quite what I need to do. So what I'll do is I'm going to cancel this section. Okay, we don't need to do that. I'm going to cancel this section and we're just going to dig it out all the way over here, and this is already quite cold. Even down here 32, so this area should be very cold and we should easily be able to get food refrigerated. Let's have, okay, so that's up and running. Let's have a quick look at who's doing our art. That's like a 2 and a 1. So I'm going to switch Abe off and just get Gossman to do all the kind of creative stuff. It's not going to be great, but at least it's not going to be too bad either. Is our oxygen still fine? Okay, this is still breathable. There's very limited carbon dioxide. So I'm going to leave this off for a little while longer, as we kind of generate a little bit more over here. This one is still going strong. That one's still going strong. So this one, we can keep this one off for now. Our water is still fine for now, but we should really start digging into a proper reservoir. And really, I'll switch this layer off. Really, we don't have that much water around. The one thing I haven't yet spotted is one of these new geysers that they've been talking about. But there's a lot of some kind of weasel warts over here. And is this area very cold? 30, minus 42. This is about the coldest area that I've seen, is this minus 42 area right over here. Collect some snow. Okay, so that's digging out that area, and that is pretty much it. There's no oxygen down here either. Is there oxygen in here? So what will happen if I kind of have a gas permeable tile? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a gas permeable tile in over here. It'll keep the cool air coming in, but it'll also help us drop down a lot of this carbon dioxide over here. That's what I'm going to do. So let's grab one of these tiles. I want to put it in there quite quickly. So let's have like a 8. And I'm just going to put in 1. I don't want to get too aggressive with a lot of this, and maybe I'll do another one over here. I am a little bit worried that I won't be able to kind of manage this afterwards, but that should do the trick. That's fine. Cancel the rest. Cancel the rest of that. As soon as you finish this one off, cancel the rest. That's it. There we go. Okay. What I want to do now is I want to certainly put a ration box all the way over here in the icy cold, and that should be a refrigerated gas ration box. So put it in the 7. Is it bedtime again already? And the oxygen, fine. Well, we are starting to get a little bit low concentrations over here, and this area, can we kind of push this over here? This should. Oh, maybe I should. To be honest, let's switch this back on, so that it can keep the pressure up on this side. Enable this building for me, please. How are we going on the carbon dioxide? No, that's fine. I'll keep that one switched off. We really need to be mindful of our algae. There we go. Ration box up and running. It's taking all edible stuff. And what I'll do is I will certainly deconstruct this one that is not refrigerated. So that's done. That shall move over there. And what I'll do is I will start harvesting this. Another thing that's happened in the update is, wow, what is going on with the stress levels? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick sweep of the area, and just once this is done, I'm going to keep the guys out of the cold. It's just not worth it at the moment. So I'm going to do a quick sweep of the areas that are important for us. So let's just put it on a level 6. So we'll sweep that at a level 6, and we'll priority 6, apologies, and we'll sweep this area at priority 6, and probably sweep this area at priority 6 too. So we'll start off by sweeping all of that. What I'll also do is I will give our guys a bit of relaxation, the massage tables. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to put it straight next to it, so I'm just gonna put like 2 massage tables in there, so we can kind of cycle the guys through that. And what I'll also do is we need to get some mess tables in here. Is that anything of importance? We should still have. I'm a bit worried about where those hatches are now. I haven't kept track of them, and I don't want to kind of dig them up. Okay, we'll steer clear of the mess areas for just a little bit while, just the mess tables just a little while longer. Okay, what's happening with these gas permeable tiles? Are they? Yes, so they are allowing the carbon dioxide to drop down, and hopefully the very little oxygen that we do have down here will actually filter up into the base. Is it creating a cold air environment? Yeah, certainly doing that. So this box is considered to be refrigerated. What is in there at the moment? Nothing. What I'll do, just in general, is will put this like to a 7, so that food gets in here quite quickly. We don't want that to be an issue. In general, these things are supposed to emit heat. At the moment, they're not doing that, or that it's not creating a problem, so that should be fine. The other thing I wanted to check was this overlay is really a bit problematic, to be honest, in the sense that I can no longer spot the bad oxygen, the polluted oxygen over there maybe. I've no idea whether there's anything in the base. What's happening over here? Yes, we're pushing the pressure, so that's quite fine. This is really good. This base is really good, nice and pressurized. We're pushing in the oxygen all the way over here. Obviously, there will be a bit of a problem with working over here if there's no oxygen. Over here, we're like barely breathable, but sufficient concentration. So you will be able to use this area right there. What is this? This is power regulation. I want to switch that off. How's our research going over here? Sanitation. We're actually doing some research. Whoa, 60%. We really need to sort this out immediately. Okay, let's. I'm not going to fall into that same trap again. Let's get these 2 things built straight away so we can at least resolve Abe's stress issue. The others are still kind of okay, but Abe needs to get on here straight away. At the same time, I would like us to also prioritize at like an 8 level that and sweeping. What is happening with the sweeping? I want to get the sweeping done quickly. Okay, so we've got that up and running. I want to put Abe on there straight away. It has to be like level 8 priority. The only thing more important is an emergency, so we'll sort that out. So sweeping, I'm going to put sweeping at an 8 level, and we're going to sweep this area at 8 level priority. Abe, are you relaxing a little bit now? Yes, if this is cleaning up nicely, we should be fine. Pop it in there. I don't know, that's fine. Just fill up those boxes so that we can get this area cleaned up. If we look at the decor rating, this is still pretty bad. This is kind of getting there. Where are these hatches? Did these hatches die? I'm not sure. Maybe they died in there. Opening them up might have been too late. If you close them off completely like that, it's just a problem. Which is unfortunate. I didn't necessarily want them to die. What's the issue? There used to be a hatch up here too, right? Oh yes, we had combat. We had some combat with that hatch. Clean up, guys. Clean up so that the decor level is up, and that should be done quite quickly too. And who's doing? I'm guessing my priorities are set that these things need to happen Wow, what a mission. Too cold, man, too cold. Okay, our stress is coming down a lot. Okay, so that's helping us. Ren is now the most stressed person, so let's get Ren on the table, and that also is like high priority. Unrefrigerated food? Where? There's no food here, man. Abe, nice and relaxed, or still not quite? Okay, oxygen being produced. I think we're doing quite well with the oxygen. How's this? The temperature here is freezing, so we really need to get that built so that it can kind of heat up this area. And I'm wondering whether it's not worth kind of putting a wall and an airlock on this side. Still got plenty of storage, but the storage is a little bit out of the way, I must say. How much algae do we have? 3,000. So we really need to kind of get moving on our. Let's get this finished so that we can get the research up and running, so we can also move on to percolation. Let's just open this for now. We'll open this for now. Okay, we've got another dupe. What's happening over here? So we've got a. Okay, so Meep has got the lowest decor expectation. He's good at digging, tinkering, and he's got some good strength. On the other hand, Bert has got slow creativity as well. Great. Okay, the only one here I'm really interested in is Meep, because it's got a low decor expectation. His gastrophobia means they can't cook, but that's not a problem for us. We don't. That's not a key kind of skill that we need in the base. So I think that's not bad. Iron gut. What does iron gut do again? This duplicate can eat just about anything without getting sick. That's not a bad trait to have. As from time to time we have to deal with a mush bar. Not that we've got any ran into any problems in this series just yet. Okay, he's also destructive just like everybody else. Lower decor. I'm gonna print this one. I'm gonna get Meep to join us, so we can move up to 5 dupes. I'm gonna still be very careful as to how we do all of the others, but that's what I'll be doing. What I'll then do is I will kind of prioritize the the floor at least to there, so that we can also build a cot for him. Not a massage table, a cot, a sandstone cot, right over here. Must be built on solid ground. So as long as that's done, once that's done, that should be fine. This is all happening. We're still at 41. Abe is the most stressed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Abe back onto the massage table. And what I'll also do is I will start to up the priority of the remaining canvases, just so that we get them in place. I'll also up this and that as a priority, and that. Okay, that should do us. I'm starting to be a little bit worried about polluted oxygen, and we'll try and sort that out as soon as we can. Oh, look at that! Stress levels just dropped down significantly. Excellent. I like that. Ooh, please don't fall asleep like in this cold area. Oh, yes, perfect sleeping spot right over there. Okay, things are going strong. Our oxygen is looking fine, no problem. I'll once we get a little bit more carbon dioxide down here, I'll switch this one back on. Again, the rest's running. Waiting material. Okay, we need to be a little bit careful, but there's still plenty of algae around. This is refrigerated, so all our food here should be refrigerated. Actually, what I want to do also is I want to start producing lice loaf instead of just plain meal lice as it is, just because it's a little more kind of calorie efficient. So heat. So it does in general produce heat. So what I'll do, I'm not sure how much heat this produces. So I'll kind of put it like over here somewhere, just so that it's kind of in the cool air. I might move it closer. Actually, let's just move it closer. It's not the end of the world. Let's just move it a little bit closer. Something over there. This area here, minus 22. It's pretty cold. Okay, and then what we also obviously want to do is want to hook it up to the power. Just the standard copper. We're all starting to run low on copper. We'll run down there, run through there, and pop it in. And what we'll do is once that's finished, we'll do start doing the lice loaves. So let's have a quick look at our decor. It's starting to look pretty good in the sleeping area. What I'll do is I'll pop another canvas or two over here just to make sure that we sort that out. So let's do that. That should sort us for now. And what I'll also do is I will kind of up the priority. All of that's done. Fine. All of that's done. What I'll do is I'll up the priority of this section right over there. Excellent. Look at that stress level all the way down to 13%. Managing our stress like a boss. Excellent. Okay, food's refrigerated. This is being cleaned up. I probably need to pop in another one of these storage compactors. Over there is fine. Nothing too urgent. There's still a bit of room in this. We don't want the guys to get cold. Let's have a look at our temperature again. Is this permeating through the base? Not terribly. It's kind of cold. It is a little bit cooler in this area, but nothing too major. Managing it quite well. Let's have another look at our carbon dioxide. No problems with the carbon dioxide. Actually, since opening some of these things, the carbon dioxide has been able to fall all the way down here. I'm considering putting some more in there so we can get a better drop. And this side, it's the pressure has been kind of pushing it over this side. Yeah, it's fairly. The pressure is getting quite heavy over here. It's pushing it all the way that side. Excellent. No problems, no problems. Oh, look at that, down to 4% stress. This is amazing. Feels like a major achievement. Oh, we need to probably start fabricating intermediary research. And also we would want to put research at least at like a 6 priority, so whether we keep going on the research. What's our decor like? As soon as we clean this up, this shouldn't be too bad, really. This should really be not that bad. Okay. What's the priority for that? Oh, I can't see the priority for the cleanup, but we should sort it out. Oh, this is full. Okay, let's up the priority on that. Got it. Excellent. Everybody's got a spot to sleep. We've got proper oxygen in the sleeping areas. The decor is not bad, so we should be okay. Since that area is now cleaned up, it's not the end of the world. Our battery actually allowed us to produce oxygen all through the night. Our algae is still at a kind of decent level. We're not using it too quickly, which I'm happy about all of that. Yes, as soon as we as soon as we sort out our sanitation, I will look at getting one of those sustainable bathroom setups up and running. How much food do we have? We've got plenty of food. Is there a harvest ready? Perfect. I'll wait until the rest kind of harvest and then we'll pop it out. We'll sort it. Well, I opened these. They're still kind of closed. Okay. Well, thank you. Good. So we should be able to sweep the rest of this. Is there an oxygen problem? Yeah, certainly an oxygen problem over here. I'm wondering whether I shouldn't put another um, algae terrarium over here to kind of scrub this area a little bit, but not sure that's a good use. At the moment, we're still pushing the kind of oxygen that way from this one algae deoxidizer, which I think is okay. Polluted oxygen. I think we should rather look at what we're going to do to sort out our polluted oxygen. Do we have polluted oxygen, polluted dirt in any of these? Doesn't look like it. We might actually have to put in another kind of compost heap right there, and we probably should prioritize that a little bit before it gets picked up. So let's prioritize that one, at least the construction of it. Inapplicable research. Oh yes, so we're basically over to do only that. Hang on, I don't necessarily want Meep to be doing research. Ape is fine. Okay, maybe what I will do is I will put another algae terrarium over here to kind of scrub this area a little bit, maybe all the way at the edge. Right there. Well, right next to it might actually be a problem if it gets too hot. Okay, we're running along nicely. The extra compost heap should get us sorting that out. As soon as let's have a quick look at the priority view. We don't have a lot of priority stuff that they can get onto, to be honest. So they should pick up stuff and so on. So let me just kind of prioritize that a little bit more so that we make sure to pick up the stuff, and then what I'll do is I'll start prioritizing some of these things too, just so that we can start cleaning it up a little bit. All in all, not too bad. Our stress levels are quite low, back to 10%, which I think is extremely manageable. Our oxygen is looking extremely good. A high pressure, good oxygen in the base. I might switch this one on to kind of pick up some of these. What are these? Are these carbon dioxide, or what is that? Carbon dioxide, to pick up some of the carbon dioxide, but it's making its way down. It's actually, this area is not too bad. We could probably do with pushing some more over there. This will probably sort us out. So once we kind of get that constructed, we should be able to help us along a bit. We are cleaning up nicely. These doors are really pissing me off about now, because I told them like ages ago to kind of sort these doors out. So sort these doors out. Yeah, open them up. Oh, that's full already. Wow. Let's pop in a few more of them. Polluted oxygen. Okay, once we get the percolation up, hang on, let me have a look at the research. Okay, we're close. Then we'll move on to percolation. So actually no, this is fine. Sanitation sciences is absolutely perfect. That'll sort us out with some deoxidizers, or what is it called? Deoxidizer? What is it called? Deodorizer, air deodorizer. Research center idle. Yeah, that's the one. Can we please prioritize this a little bit so that at least it's sorted? What the hell happened here? Is that like ice melting or something? I have no idea. It's just water. Is this ice? Oh, it's ice. So it's ice melting. Okay, hang on. Let's have a look at the heat map. Polluted ice. There we go. Creating a little bit. So if we go here, I'm hoping that'll sort us out a little bit over there. Oh, research complete. Perfect. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is go to percolation, and then from there we'll start hooking up our longer term oxygen strategy. We will also be able to set up the bathroom more appropriately. Okay, so we'll go on to there, then probably combustion, so that we can sort out the rest of that. Perfect. Okay, guys, I'm going to put a cut in here. Everything at the moment is still going well. We've got plenty of oxygen in at least the main part of our base. We've got temperatures, so we've got cooler areas, and then we've got kind of temperate areas. Even in the base, I mean, we've got one or two heat producing items, but that might just be fine. What I might do is in the long run kind of move that into these areas, these kind of transition areas between the temperate and the cold areas, just to make sure that the cold doesn't spread into the temperate areas too much. But I think at the moment everything's going fine. We were Stress was kind of getting out of control for a moment there. We were up to like 60%. We're back down to 6%. We're managing that all well. So at the moment, touch wood, everything is still going quite well. That's where I'm going to leave this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm ExactChaos, and this is Oxygen Not Included Exactly. If you like the video, please leave me a like. Otherwise, also consider subscribing if you like the content in general. Thank you so much. Bye bye.